Welcome to everybody watching the VOD. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's go very hard mode this time. Maybe I'm ready for it, maybe I'm not. It has, like, normal mode, the ending has been getting me lately. So, this is a bold decision. But I've got a character who can do a couple things now, right off the bat. Boom. Oh, and I'm gonna change that technique. And I'm gonna change how many school members appear to just 10. I'm gonna keep seeing the generic dudes here. I'm gonna see if I can unlock that secret right away. Hello, Phil! You're just kind of casually standing there. I feel bad. He ran into the wall and perished. Just barely got him. What are you doing down there, buddy? Back fist, back fist, back fist, spinny, spinny. Alright, let's face them in this room now. What's up, Dr. Toxic Gaming? Hope you're having a good one. Looking for the generic dudes here. Yeah, Pretty Face Guy says, I don't want that to happen to my face. It's so pretty. Face him one more time. That was probably like 400 damage. Stop it. Where you going, buddy? Alright, so we can probably go ahead and show off that shop now. It should be open. Trying to do my best to gain some understanding over this game. So yes, we have unlocked the generic dudes shop. Pale sea blue. Let's go check in on Matsudo, I believe his name is. Show off this shop. Hi, guys. Am I gonna do the entrees next, then? What is that shop even good for? It gave me this technique that I'm about to show you. Oh, you mean the generic dude shop? Oh, nicely done, buddy. You jittered me into my grave. Except that barely did any damage to me, but you know, it's the thought that counts. So now we've beaten Benny and Clyde. This over here doesn't do anything right now. But now it lets us in. Basically the Benny and Clyde shop. Alright, let's keep funding the entrees, since we already have. Hopefully we can open that shop. Let's just do it over here, because I'm more comfortable doing it over here. Looking for 4 more entrees fights. This is the most exhilarating part of the stream. Just sitting here and re-entering the room for 5 or more minutes. Hopefully only 5 minutes. There they are. You survived that? Good for you. Hardest difficulty mode. Glow up. I believe all of them do. I'm not sure if you can open them all at the same time, though. It seems to be selective about how many you can have, like, in the same area and stuff. Oh, hi! Just hanging out. That's not common behavior for an entree, but I'll take it. That was 3 entrees fights. Let's go for 2 more, just to be safe-ish. There we go, very nice. Goodbye. Alright, 1 more. Yeah, even a few, like, non-gangs have their own secret shops based on special events that can happen. Like, I believe Sao Tome actually can open a shop via his recruitment. Here we go. Yep, he survived again. Not this time, buddy. Okay, I am gonna try and go straight to the entrees shop now. Hopefully that works out okay. I'll be coming back for Rocco later, obviously. I have expected them to show up here. A long trek to get to the entree shop from the early game where they can appear. They can appear all over the place, though. Whee! Sure. I'll fight this guy. What could possibly go wrong? I love using as many moves in sequence as I can. Did I? Yep, Sawaguchi and Nishimura. You moved away. That's rude. You're supposed to just let me beat you up. Stop that! Oh, that was cool. I followed him up and sent him back down. So, he is not really getting his health decreased here. That's because I gave him a very special item that I managed to get my hands on earlier today. Okay, maybe his health is starting to go down. Please let me hit you. Can I do it? Gotta play it super cheap. Okay, so he may not actually ever go down unless I use a special special move that I don't have activated right now. So let's turn that on. There we go. Had to stomp him into the ground. He's wearing the item Magic Pants 2, which regenerates health at an alarming rate. And he had a lot of money, so that's nice. Hopefully that didn't just ruin my ability to go in here. It did not. The entree shop has also been opened. Very cool. See ya, Shell. Let's go back. I thought that was the entrees again for a second. We could take care of the gamers right now, because we're here. I should have fought them just then. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can open this shop here. The gamer shop. That's the plague. I'll be looking for you guys later. The games shop, yes. Well, I paid a price for that, but I got him. Boom! Yay! Alright, let's go for 3 more gamers fights. Hattori. Again, I'll be back for you later. I've never opened the Eagle shop. Or the gamer shop. Or the Eagle shop. I will be looking for the Eagles at some point, too. I'm trying another playthrough where I'm finding as many secrets as I can. Some of them I literally just do not know, because there are extra things you have to do along with defeating the same school several times in a row. So, I'm limited here. Come on. Come on, gamers. That's the homeboys. Maybe I should wait over here. Stop giving me stunned face mode, which is also stunned body mode. Whoops. Somehow that's not picking up the pipe from there. No, don't crouch down and look all menacing. Two more gamers fights. That's the Hattori. Plague. Oh no! Bicycle into my face. Those are not compatible things. I respect the attempt, though. You never know until you try. One more gamers fight. Perhaps the bicycle could have been compatible with my face. They could have gotten married. Now this joke is getting out of hand so fast. 240. Nice block. Nice pretty face combat. Nice blocking. Nice survival. Okay. Where is this shop, if I were to actually somehow open it? Possibly nearby? Let's go check both of these areas. I'm not sure which one it might be. I can't fight you right now, guys. I'm sorry. Here's another secret shop right here. Imagine if someone used a unicycle instead of a bike. That would be awesome. Let's check this place first. Eagles, I'm coming for you next. We have opened a new shop. And I'm gonna check out what this is. That's the game store. get rid of this for now, just so we can see what this is. Run and... Ah, yes, that's... I should have known. That's pretty awesome. Love to see it. That's a good prize. Alright, Eagles. You're here. Let's do this. And now they're very far away, the other ones. Because this room is so freaking huge. Probably one of the biggest rooms in the entire Kunio franchise. Just a casual 315 damage. Yeah, that's a sick prize. Alright, let's keep fighting the Eagles. I believe that's them. Let's just wait for them to approach. Ah, so relaxing. I missed my dash, and now I'm dead. I'm no longer relaxed. That didn't last very long. Somebody's around. Hello, pretty face. Ah, my pretty face. How dare you? Let's do 3 more Eagles fights. Homeboys. Hot Tori. Eagles. You managed to counter that. I tried to time it perfectly. There was, Yeah, I'm possibly gonna show you later in this stream just how freaking dangerous these are. Just how freaking overpowered these are. As was evident in the original River City Ransom. But they're even grosser in this game. They're the same, but the utility of them is even grosser. Two more Eagles fights. There's them. Spinning axe kick to finish. Where are you going, Eagle Doug? I want that coin, I want that coin, I want that coin, I want that coin. Thank you. Well, it looks like I'm gonna be trading my life for that one coin. Was it worth it? I survived, so yeah. Oh, so the reason that they're doing an ungodly amount of damage is because of this. And I'm using the most powerful normal move in the game, which is the fully charged dash jumping weapon throw. I'm on the hardest difficulty mode, but even then, it's a big deal. I'm pretty sure everybody's gone. So that's one more Eagles fight. That's Hattori. I won't be able to find them when I want to later. That's the gamers. Plague. Rejects. Rejects. I'll be looking for them later, too. That was the generic dudes, I think. That's the Hattori. There they are. I'm recognizing characters. Pattern recognition. Okay. I think I know where this place is. Or no. I'm thinking of a different one. Okay. This is also fairly nearby, and I can also do the Ginny secret now if I want to. Hello. Goodbye. Like, that's gonna deal... He survived that! Well done, Benny! Let's run into the wall a bit, make sure that we can actually spawn Ginny. But first, let's check this. This one did not work, and I think I might know why. And that's going to be tough to actually do. Because my health is so darn high. Let's try to do this first. Guys, this is a fight, right? Good job. Shodai? Oh, it's Shodai Neketsu, okay. All I could think of was Shodai, the sumo wrestler. Well, now, while I'm here, I might as well show off another secret. If I can get there. It's a big if. Okay. A regular secret shop. Whee! So I believe this is the one that should spawn Ginny here. There we go. What if I say yes this time? I'm fine on money. See if that does anything different in this version. She's probably just gonna save Cindy, or Mommy. Yep, so that shop still opens. Alright, I'm gonna try and commit here. Hopefully the game still thinks that the last thing I did was fight the Eagles a bunch of times in a row. So now I'm gonna try and complete the set. Some secret shops only open if you defeat a certain school a bunch of times in a row, and you include a certain boss with it. Hello, locals. Actually, that'll work well. I'm going to turn off my Magic Pants #1, which heals me, and I'm going to let them go to town. Hope you don't mind some speed up. I'm going to let my health get low. This is a really good clan to do that. Beware the screen jerky. Hopefully that's good enough. To face the Eagles boss, you have to be at low health. It'll be a long trek to see if it actually worked, which I doubt it's going to, but it's worth a shot. No, I want to fight the eagles in here. I don't know if it's actually going to matter, but yeah, it might. It's the homeboys. It's the jocks. Homeboys. Dragons. Rat boys. Come on, guys. Unfortunately, it seems there are ways to remove gangs from the appearance pool, somehow. Like, defeating Ivan seems to remove the internationals. That did not happen in this case, thankfully. Good survival there, buddy. Hopefully this will work. This guy could heck me up. I have to be careful. Yeah, he's pretty strong here. I might need to use some healing items. And I'm certainly going to need to keep that away from him. Nice job avoiding that. Got him, okay. Now, we gotta go all the way back to where we were and see if that door's gonna open. Now that I've completed the set, hopefully. But so much of this game is just so freaking nebulous. Even when it seems like you've done everything right, sometimes the secrets just don't appear. I don't know which way is faster to get to where I want to go. If I see the eagles on the way, I might fight them again. Hopefully that won't mess anything up. Alright, let's check. I'm not getting my hopes up here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yep, there's absolutely no indication. Except when you just try it. And sometimes it works. Heck yes. Let's see what these things are. Probably long chain related stuff. Like one of them is probably the super OP. Yeah, there's that, and then the other one's gonna be the super OP chain swing that just annihilates me in the boss fight. Couple of really nice techniques. Yep, just A. So I need a long chain for that. Is that them? No. Now I want to see the eagle so I can get a long chain. So I can just show. Hello, entrees. Plague. That trio will come later. So far, so good on this playthrough, actually seeing some secrets. Entrees again. Let's go to a place where they're more likely to appear. If I'm gonna commit, I might as well fully commit. Yeah, just the regular chain is really good. All right, boys, cough them up and feel the pain. Or, okay, you're usually the best pain givers, so. Absolutely disgusting. You love to see it. Okay. So, success so far. Who do I go for next? Like the dragons? Well, the first thing I need to do is a whole lot of booty time. It's Grand Slam. I don't know if Grand Slam actually works with the long chain, and so that actually gets it going. I could do no. I think I want to do Hot Tori later. Homeboys, I think, is in sequence maybe with Mojo. Let me see if I can fight the dragons in these rooms. That's a lot to ask. Let's go back to where we know they can appear. Well, that's a long ways back. Let's it's gonna be rough no matter what. And actually, I should have turned my magic pants back on. That's a heck of a sentence. Eagles are still here. It works in River City Ransom EX? Interesting. So, I might have just been talking on my butt there, sorry. Oh, I'm gonna miss that coin because of these lads. Well done. And I don't have my willpower. So there's a dragon's fight. Sure, I'll take a Karma Jolt. I'll take all of these. Just get my willpower back up. Almost up there. Alright, 4 more dragons fights. Hey, 2 in a row. Very nice. I say very nice, like very loosely when it comes to having to fight this freaking gang. They're controlled by the eagles, no wonder they're angry. Three more. Entrees. 1123310. Jocks. This is actually my favorite room visually in the game, I think. That location's where the Thornley building is. Very interesting. I never knew that. Maybe that's why people in the know who work on this game never let you enter that area, even though it seems like such a no-brainer to open that up in expansions. Was it 3 more dragons fights? I actually might want to do... four gangs all in sequence. If... We'll see. Where, oh where did the dragons go? I know I got good luck early on, but come on. They're so good at countering my special moves. Okay, let's do two more dragons fights. Locals. I might be facing them next-ish. Boys. Rockers. Haven't seen them in a while. Rejects. Yeah, we're seeing Hattori all over the place, but I'm saving them till late. So I think I need to do them in sequence with an event. Let's just do some cartwheels. Alright, one more dragon's fight for now. Entrees. Plague. There are the rockers again. The jockers. Gamers. Locals. Locals again. That was the jocks, wasn't it? They threw something really early. Dragon-like behavior. Yeah, that technique is better for blocking their projectiles. I hate spamming the same move over and over, but if it works, it works. Where are you going? It's obvious, you're going for a weapon. Okay. Let's test this out. I wonder if I have to do anything extra here. Let's just go check this right now. I think that was supposed to be the place. Yeah. Okay. We can't fight the dragons in here. I guess the homeboys will be next. You'll be next. I am a sandwich of punches. A punch sandwich, you might call that. So, like, I can imagine that 3 gangs might correspond with this fight. The jocks, the homeboys, and the locals. No, whenever you just punch me gently and I can't move, it makes me feel so silly. Yeah, in terms of actually opening shops, I wonder if only 3 of them correspond, because it would make more sense for the cowboys to correspond with Tex. Or Godai. So did that open anything? No. So maybe I fought the dragons out of sequence? I faced the homeboys there, so I kind of want to face them again. Now they're not going to show up. Hopefully I haven't removed them from the list of gangs that can appear. Hello, entrees. The dragon's leader. Ha! Oh yeah. I'm glad I saved a state before I did that. Let's go back to fight the dragon's leader. I'm not sure exactly what I was thinking. I guess I thought I'd just do the fight because I was right there. Yeah, jocks and locals and homeboys and cowboys. I don't know why I lumped the dragons in there mentally. Thank you for clearing my head. Hold on, let me fight the dragons in here too. Yeah, I was thinking that that boss, that quad boss might also correspond with a couple of secret shops opening. And for some reason, I misremembered that the Dragon's boss was there as well. And then even when I saw that the Dragons were not represented there, I wasn't able, like, I appear to have the autism, and sometimes it manifests in things like that. Just in a complete gap where simple connections should be. If not the tism, it's just some part of my neurodivergency. Alright, so this worked for the Eagles. Let's see if it works for the Dragons. You can do it, you can get up. Alright, buddy, thank you. Yeah, there are a lot of times in my life where people have not understood, so thank you. And I'm glad you didn't feel affronted by me using it as an example there. Okay. Still not trying to get my hopes up here, but this worked for the Eagles. Did it work for the Dragons? We're doing really well right now. Holy cow. We're batting 1,000 on all the secret shops I've attempted. The Pale Orange Shop. Hey. Oh, nice. Having fun in the air. Yeah, I try to avoid hand-waving things, using that as an escape. Because I've done that in the past. Run and... Or wait. I'm not sure what this one is. Do I need to be holding a rock or just a weapon? Ah! Whee! Oh, anyway. Cool! Another secret shop found. Cowboys are here, but I'm not going to do them right now. I'm going to save them for later. Excuse me. I'm going to save them for later. So I could try to do the locals. I wonder if the homeboys correspond with Thor, or Mojo, and the locals correspond with this four-way battle. It's starting to get real now. We're starting to actually have some true success. Let's try for the locals. That's them. Yeah, the bike attack is amazing, and it's powerful too. So if I fight in here and then I don't fight the boss, what happens? Or am I still okay? Like, does it have to be an exact sequence with the gang for it to actually work? That was beautiful! Poor pretty face guy. Or will this just deactivate them? I made him ride the box, and he's so nearly made out perfectly clean from it. Because he had run and jumped onto it, but it destroyed him. He could not handle it. Oh yeah, I'm just thinking aloud. I love how that technique works when you're standing on an overhead. Yep, they still appear. Okay. It's gonna be tough to not accidentally enter that shop now. Let's do 3 more locals battles. Oh, I can't get that coin. Yes, the double. 2 more locals fights. That's the jocks. They're so timid when they're not on the same level as you. That's really funny. Where you going, buddy? You were just trying to distract me. Wow, what a strategy. It almost worked, but I heard him jump down. That was some teamwork attempt right there. That was really smart. The frickin' locals. Hello, Doug. Local Doug. In your area. These locals fights are going pretty well. Ah! Haha! Oh, if only mine had hit. That would have been so epic. Alright, just to make sure, I'm gonna come back here and fight the locals again in here. But here's where... I wonder if I should fight the homeboys first as well, before taking on this boss. They would... I'm not sure if they would make multiple schools correspond with the same boss fight if a secret shop is locked to a boss fight, as well as taking out the gangs a bunch of times. Also, yes, I keep intermixing using the word gangs and schools, and I always interweave the terminology between Japanese and English. He's gone! So is he, I believe. Oh, this... Oh, no, he's here. Okay. Where you going, buddy? Okay. Let's go back and see. Test out this theory. Last time when I fought the locals a bunch of times in a row, their door did not open. So it probably corresponds to an extra fight with a boss or a special event. And I'm pretty sure that's the only guy wearing their colors that I've seen. My hopes are most definitely not up here, but let's give it a shot. Yeah. Okay. What else would they correspond with? That's the first failure of the night, so it's still been a good night. Whoops. Let me just to make sure, let me run back there without facing that boss. just in case that messed it up somehow. But I doubt it. Maybe the locals correspond with Thor, so I should have waited. It would make sense. Jocks with Turk. Or Mochizuki. Homeboys with Taira or Mojo. And locals with Thor or Kobayashi. So that's my next idea. The location is definitely where I think it is. I'm also looking at a guide at the same time. And that's the dark orange shop. And that's the only color that is close. The other orange shop I have opened, and that was for the dragons. So that's the first miss. That makes me think that maybe this four-way battle doesn't actually correspond with anything. So let's fight them again and just get that flag out of the way. Or maybe I can save them for later. Maybe I can save them for later. Okay, then what about the rejects? That's exactly what I was about to say. I don't think they correspond with anything. That was exactly where I was gonna go next. Where is their shop? Do the rejects actually not have one? No, I think they do. Okay. Hello, Hot Toddy. Nice blocking, Reject Doug. That was the last guy, okay. 3 more rejects fights. How dare you! Nice. Dealt some damage and then ran away. Well done. Yeah, I knew that Reject Doug was gonna run away too. 2 more rejects fights. Internationals. Wow, well done. I imagine that's gonna be one. That might be one of the specials at the Reject Shop. The Reject Shop. Locals. The Street Boys. I can't tap the keys. Did he survive that? Wow. Okay. Stop it, please. Also, I don't know if I've shown off this secret shop in this playthrough. That one, there it is. And on my way back to hopefully show off the reject shop, we can take a look at another one. Just trying to show off as many secrets as possible in this playthrough, as I kind of learn about them in the process. So for this one, we're gonna have to turn the gravity up. Hello, Andres. Here they come! There's another one. Oh no, avoid the bicycle. I'm going to die by a bicycle. I'm going to die by a bike. I'm going to die by a bicycle. Dang it. Anyway, hopefully this is the place. And hopefully I was correct about everything. Oh yeah, I haven't opened that one yet. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Now that it's been actually working, I've been starting to actually get my hopes up. It's supposed to be right here. So there seems to be another thing associated with the rejects. Dang it. Shoot. Okay, that's 2 failures in a row now. Man, we had such a good start. I'm not complaining. Rats. Okay. Let's keep going. The next thing I think I'm going to do is fight the frat boys a bunch of times in a row. He was standing in the corner. The frat boys are also associated with the boss. Well, good thing we've opened up the generic dude shop, because now they're not going to appear anymore. Sorry guys, the answer is no. There's another special event, so I might try to pack those into this run as well. Now we're gonna get nothing but the frat guys here. So that helps, I guess. Three more frat boys fights. Oh, it hit him, bounced into the other guy, bounced back, and then landed on his head. This game is so incredible. It's still showing me so many things that delight me that I was not expecting to see, even though I've been playing the pants off of it the last few days. Does this game have pants? Yes, it does. It has the magic pants, 1 and 2. It is incredibly endearing. I 100% agree. I respect it. You absolutely cannot fault them for not trying. Hello, entrees. You're trying to tempt me. Hopefully fighting Moose here isn't going to mess up the sequence. I actually could have thrown it in the pit there. Okay. I believe that was my 4th Frat Boys fight. Now I want to fight the Frat Boys in here as well, as we face off against Rocco. Nishimura. Also, before I get too far, I'm gonna have to go back for Blade anyway. Frat Boys, hello? Thank you. I'm gonna fight in... Rocco's Sawaguchi's room again. Get this stuff out of here. Yeah, he gets up too fast in this version, in very hard mode. Goodbye. He once got the mob to spawn in River City High. Really? Hello, Entrees. I could probably technically fight you now, but I don't want to risk it. Wait a second. Have I just closed all the shops? Did I do the weird thing that closed all the shops? Because that can happen sometimes. No, okay, so that one's open. The generic dude's shop is closed, though. Which is... interesting. But there's the Frat Boys shop. I have seen these techniques already. They're all Rocco's. Rocco's techniques. Nishimoto's techniques. You think it was a glitch? Because I've been in the high school thousands of times due to speedrunning, and I've never seen them, but... Or have I? I feel like I would remember that better. Anyway, I'm going to fight in Sawaguchi's room again. So I can get a special event to happen. Show that off. And also, it might open up a shop. So... Yep. You're amazing. I like fighting with you a lot, but I think I'm gonna go solo this time, buddy. Thank you, though. Wait, hold on. I should have saved a state. That's not gonna open the shop. He needs to join me for the shop to open. Let me just check this again. Nope. So if I'd actually had him join me there, then I believe you'd be able to go in here. I'm going to save another state, and I'm just going to test that really quick before we move on. It's not technically a part of this actual playthrough, but I definitely want to test this out. So this is an earlier state here. Hello, entrees all over the place. So we gotta clear all this out and fight Moose, and then clear it all out, and then have Nate join. Or Sao Tome. No, I just barely missed it. The Reiho roof death trick doesn't work unless you use Ted's flip throw. I get it to work very consistently in the English version. I'll try to show you at the end of this playthrough. Or, no, this is not the English version, but... My bad. See, my brain did that same thing. It didn't make the connection. Okay, let's see if this opens up a shop. Huh. I thought I heard that Sao Tome joining. Okay. Well, there you have it. For some reason that didn't work. So that's several failures now. Well, we've at least gotten back on track by opening up the frat boy shop. Sure, you guys keep appearing. Yep, the generic dude shop is closed for whatever reason. I guess maybe if you clear the generic dudes from the game, then it closes the shop. Entrees out the wazoo, as they say. Oh, poor guy. I also say that a lot when I'm playing this game. Ah! It tried to send me out of the room before I got that sweet cash. So now I want to fight the jocks. 5 times. I'm gonna couple them with Mochizuki. This guy's gonna take a billion hits in this difficulty mode. Oh, never mind. Not as bad as I thought. All right, 4 more. Three more. This will also get the second moose event. He survived that. That's so incredible. I figured he would, but still. And he ran away. He was very successful there. You're being a nuisance. Goodbye. 2 more jocks fights. $350 damage to a normal mortal. Okay. Sure, we'll fight him in here. There he goes. He never knows what he wants to do until the end. In whatever circumstance, however it ends for him. You doing okay, buddy? Goodbye. No, you're not. Let me go! Yeah, because he's their leader. Kind of. I believe they answer to him. Sorry, buddy, I'm going alone this time. Okay, where is their shop supposed to be? Oh, they made a mistake and they didn't include it. They accidentally doubled the dark green shop. Huh. Let's just check some places. This one's gonna be even more of a surprise if it works. It wasn't there. Let me try to look this up. It should be the pale green shop. Yeah, those are just regular secret shops. They're actually not that bad. Not in this, they're weaker in River City Ransom NES than they are in this game. They can pull their weight a little bit in this one. Oh wait, it actually has it in text. They messed up the picture, but they didn't mess up the text on the Japanese site that has like the guide. So this is where the international shop would be, if I can somehow manage to do that. First shopping street in front of the signboard next to the candy shop. Well, here we go. Next, in front of the signboard, next to the candy shop. Looks like a no. This is the coffee shop. Yeah, they only don't have a shot. Or wait. They only don't have a shot because I'm maxed out. The candy shop. Do they mean the bakery? The frat boys' place is now closed. Why do these shops keep on closing? What the heck? Always jump scares me. We've done a decent job with this playthrough. We've got an assortment of them open. But why do they close? That just... I don't know, man. Well, homeboys are here. I guess we'll go for the homeboys next. There's one. I'll do 4 more. Yep, there they are. Say their name and they appear. I believe in the homeboys. I believe in the homeboys. Three more. Wow, Blockhead is really blocking. He's in survival mode. Two more. And then I'll try to face them inside Mojo's room, but that's always the toughest place. The triple block! Take that. Moose surprised me for some reason. Alright, homeboys. For some reason I had a feeling they were gonna show first try there. This could take a while. Pretty sure every single school in the game can appear in this room. Some of them are more likely than others. I'm not sure if the homeboys are very likely. Be weird if they took the homeboys out of this room in this version. Nope. Yeah, I treated your friend like an afterthought, and so you're gonna treat me like one. It's not gonna work out the same way for you, but, you know. Got me. Yeah, he loves that move. I'm struggling to land that one. Wrong way, buddy. And you want to join too. I'm sorry. Hopefully that doesn't mess things up whenever they ask to join. Dark yellow. It's a ways ahead. Let's go check this one. The Jocks one didn't work, so I don't have high hopes for this one. It went really well at the beginning, I will say that. Successful gym. Okay, the entrees one is still open. A jump scare. Dark yellow. Let me line up the screens here. Yeah, it was supposed to be over here. The homeboy shop also did not open. So things are not looking as good now. My theory does not appear to be correct. Rats. Unless we've done what we need to do and now we need to fight that four-way, like maybe the locals are next. I'll fight them now. Maybe I'll fight them now. I mean, I already fought them earlier. Does that set up the flag? That height map sent me way down. We never fought Blade, did we? I went back there, but I didn't actually fight him. Wow. Mm-hmm. That's like the third time I've done this. I've done that during these playthroughs. After I've spent years never doing it. Never forgetting Blade. Stop it with those embarrassing punches that just make me go, ah, and then never move again for the rest of my life. Oh, yes. I love fighting these guys. Is the Dragon's Shop still open? Or did that one close too? That one closed too! Why do some shops just up and close? Can only some be open at a time in like the registry of the game? Let me check the Homeboys one again. Sure, I'll post it in chat. It's in Japanese, so I'm using a Google Translator to help. Nope, that didn't do it for the Homeboys one. I'll check the locals one too. Whee! I guess I'll fight them again while I'm here. Nice, I ducked under it. Maybe only 3 can be open at a time. The Benny and Clyde one always stays open. That is a good theory. It makes sense. I'll fight you guys later. I'm checking things. Yeah, I'll send you this. I'll put it in the multi-chat. This depth of hunting is exhausting. That would have absolutely blown my mind if that had opened. Alright, guys. Well, I just stood there and let them hit me. I hope they thank me for it. Whoa! I went for a ride, as always. Yes! Oh, I wish that would have taken him out. Oh, he blocked, but then it slid into him after he stopped blocking. This is such a video game. I still need to fight Blade. I keep missing my speedy little speedy. While we're here, I'm gonna try and open the Rocker's shop. Because the Frat Boys shop is closed now, and it's in the same area. Okay, that was all of them. Entrees. Always trying to tempt me. God, that thing moves so fast through the air. So you don't only need to fight people twice, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's actually going to open. I've gotten this shop to open in the past off stream, so I know it should work. But I don't know if the game just decides to not do it sometimes based on certain random parameters that I could never possibly glean with my mortal mind. That was the third fight. One more Rockers fight. Here they are. So does this open now? I've gotten it to open before. No, it didn't open. I've gotten it to open just by fighting the Rockers, so I don't understand this game. We had amazing luck to start off. I don't even know if it's worth it to keep trying for the rest of them in this playthrough, because I feel like I've like overloaded the game with opening shops. Hello, Entrees. Maybe a different playthrough I'll try for the ones that I couldn't get in this one. Okay, don't forget Blade this time. Sorry, Sugata. Okay, be careful. Alright. Entrees everywhere in this playthrough. There's this guy. Okay, I got another secret event to happen. I'm sorry I'm not accepting people with me, but... You know what? I will show you off, because I haven't really seen you in action yet, as an ally. No, let's do it against a regular group of enemies. Ah, so your special power is that you don't attack. Okay, well done. Nice. You are pretty min-maxed. You are not a blocker, I see. That's the most min-maxed character I've seen. Okay, so he's got that little wee wee wee. Cool. You're a stick boy. Why is your kick so high? You probably have kicking techniques that I haven't seen, because you went straight for that frickin' stick. Alright, good for you. I know, those stats were really interesting. Nicely done, dragon. I salute you. Hold on, let me actually fight in this room again and make sure there aren't any more special events that might happen in here. We are getting as rich as your Jocks leader. Okay, no second special event here. The frat boy shop is still closed. I want to see if I can get my reputation really high here. It seems to be pretty decently high. All the zombies want to join me. I'll do this until the stream clock hits 1 hour and 51 minutes. I want to see if I can meet Todo again. Alrighty. More seconds of this, increasing our reputation. Just check something really quick. Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't... I'll check your thing, too. I feel like I've seen this before. Oh. Photographs taken moments before disaster, by the way. Oh, he missed me! Entrees again. Nope, we don't need any of these. Now we'll fight Kobayashi. Locals again, huh? I'm game. Am I? Am I really? They're much nicer to fight in the first room. 284 damage. Yeah, you can tell me more in the DMs if you'd like. Our battle will be legendary. Alright, so this is the first really tough fight. Or, you know... He was smart this time. Oh god. What you gonna do, buddy? That's what I thought. Sorry, buddy, I'm going solo this time. Okay, so... here's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to fight the internationals 3 times now. Yes, Hattori, I get it. If that works, I might come back and try to get Hattori as well. The internationals can appear in here, right? That's the Cowboys. Stop it. Gotcha. 4 more internationals fights. Going solo, man. Sorry. Nice block. You prevented me from getting that coin. Well done. Now you will die. Sorry, buddy. Going solo. Everybody must think I'm such a piece of poop. Who's like, the word is spreading that I work alone. Yep, no special. Huh? How? How did... what? I found another secret shop. I was just looking by... I don't know even why I was looking. Ah, it's okay. Do I have to turn down Rex in order to get his techniques? What is, oh, that's probably grab somebody and... Yep. Boom, okay. Cool, it's, Rex and Ted's stuff. Wow, okay. There's another secret shop for you, that's how you get it. I guess you just activate both their cutscenes. I guess you don't have to say yes to them. Okay, let's just go 3 more internationals fights, because I forget. Because that just blew my mind. Also, I need some water. 1 second. Yay! Yes, take that! Get that out of here. Two more, and the last one we'll do in Ivan's room. So much running back and forth through the city whenever you're doing these secrets. Of course you managed to trade with me. You just can't not hit me, buddy. Dude! You're invincible! Since when has that happened? Okay, jeez. Okay, need to get internationals here. We got him. All right. Let's see how much of a fight you put up. One versus ones are actually a little bit awkward with my techniques. My Say's techniques are more for crowd control. Nothing I could do. Let me just move out of the way of that. That is what can knock me out of the room. Right, yep. Those Hakutaka guys. I was like, I'm on the left side of him. I need to get away from the left side of him. Alright, and now that I'm here, there's another secret shop to show off here. If I can get up there. If I can get up there. Goodness gracious. There it is. It's difficult with Acro Circus active. Okay, there's another one. And now, to go all the way back through River City again, for several reasons. There are a few things I need to check. And another thing I want to show off. Also, we haven't been to Neketsu yet. Oh, here we are. Just in time, stream is back for failure. It did not work. Sorry about the internet dropping again, everybody. It could happen a few more times, you never know. We were not able to open the international shop, but that's not the only reason I came back here. Entrees again? How many times have I seen them in this playthrough now? That's a good haul there. Does this guy have anything more to say? Nope? Okay, interesting. Oh, hello. We're doing pretty well on special events in this run. And there's another one. And this time... I'm sorry, man. I will say no to you as well. You are so awesome, though. I love you, Murasaki. Murasaki, I love you! And hopefully the stream's working okay now. Thankfully, I'm locally recording, so... We got my, dashing all the way back through the city. Yep, that just didn't work. Okay. Entrees! Nothing but entrees. I've beaten them enough times to open that door like 6 times over. Let's just fight in here. Maybe we can try and get the jocks again or something, I don't know. 53 damage and he's still fine. They can't handle what I was doing to him, and he just managed to get away after all of that. Okay, so the special event that I thought was gonna happen in here did not happen. I guess maybe you have to be Kunio? Huh. Maybe I need to defeat Hattori by this point. Well, that's weird. That's a shame. I wanted to see that special event. Everything was working so swimmingly. And then I drowned. That's okay, I'm okay. Let's go check out Neketsu. What's up, buddy? Sorry. One-man show here. This time. Big face man. Oh my god, I'm dead! No, I'm not! What's up, Nana Say? Sorry. I keep almost leaving early. Now for Pretty Boy. Is he gonna give me the same message if I go in again? Or is he gonna give me a new one? He's actually not reappearing this time. Huh. That's different. And once again, I'm sorry, gentlemen. Now, I kind of want to leave and come back and see if anything changes. Just being thorough here. Even he's gone now. He usually does a repeat message. Maybe that's only when I'm... Am I Kunio or Riki? I'm Kunio right now. So, what I just said earlier about maybe it's a Kunio-only event after you say no to Murasaki. Okay, this guy's back. Now he's gonna repeat that? Yes. Okay. Alright. Got a couple more secrets than I was intending, and a couple less than I thought I was gonna get. Sure, I'll finish this off. Special events and all. And we're gonna fight outside Ivan's room again. And the internationals are gone now. Yeah, if the gang disappears and that's part of what closes the shop, then it sounds like it's kind of difficult to get to the international shop. Alright, there's that special event. Homeboy's in here! Interesting. You got me. I think I also vaguely remember having this, like, Mandela effect of I thought the mob appeared in here when I was young. Look at you go. Well, this is fun. Not cheap at all. No. Gotcha. They should, yeah. If you just put it in as in the code category. There goes Otis. Onizuka. Let's check out this room, just cause. This is where the gray shop would be. But I haven't, I need to defeat the Dragon Twins and then beat the mob a bunch of times. And with my low success rate right now, I don't know. I can try it a different time, I think. Let's just make sure there's no special event in here or something. Nope. Let's see what might happen here. So much damage. The special, they're all upset that I turned them down. Poor guys. But unfortunately for them, I'm kind of made for group battles. Let's do this. I was trying to get some space and that didn't work. Okay, because he's really good. We were both waiting for each other. Haha! Please don't tell me I just lost the chance to finish that. At least the homeboys are in here now for a quicker battle. So, this run is certainly not perfect. These are the... You might as well call these guys the block boys. I didn't mean to hit you early, I'm so sorry. Woo! Nice block. As soon as I actually try to block, they're like, no, we're not trying to hit you. What's up, Ice? Good to see you. I've unlocked a pretty decent amount of secrets in this playthrough. Quite a few secret shops, and then the game just said, no, we're done with secret shops at some point. Now for the awkward 1v1. Yeah, my character is very much a spinner. That move is impossible to hit. We did a little dance there. Which one? I already forget. I'm so sorry. And there go the quad zombies. Custom care. Okay. And we do get Roxy on the second floor. We're doing really well with secret events in this run. I think she was telling us that, she was trying to save Mommy. Cindy. But, somebody else had saved her instead. That was the Ginny cutscene. I don't think you can actually beat up Todo in this game. I've done his quest twice, and it doesn't let you attack. That's probably also only the 2009 version. No, you don't. He's got a stick! Run! How did you just get a frame-perfect landing without your visual even being on the screen, and you still hit me? The AI in this game is a lot smarter. They know what their strengths are, and they will stop at nothing to ensure that they are able to make use of them. It's for a brief second before he disappears. Oh! Gotcha. There he goes. Let's save a different state. I don't know, man. Whoops. It's not working for me. I can't pick up a weapon to, like, throw it against the wall, either. How did you do it? Oh, well. Oh, and the first one in the market! Oh! You can't do it at Reiho! I had no... I thought... Unfortunately, we were not able to show that off in this playthrough. That gives me another reason to come back, I guess. Alright, Dragon Twins. My health is even a bit lower than usual. Let's see what you can do on the hardest difficulty mode. To this version of Say. Well, that's a bad start. I completely whiffed my first move. I pressed the wrong button combination. If you guys want to spam, I'll spam too. Okay, well, he's figured that out. This is what you guys deserve. This is the way you fight. How did that miss? Not this time, buddy. Good night. And one last little special thing. Ah, there she is, right. I saved her for you. No problem. Thanks, Jenny. You know what? It doesn't feel right to just end a playthrough where I'm trying to do a bunch of things right there. So we're gonna buy some Karma Jolts. And we're gonna extend this a little bit. Because there's a place I haven't gone in this playthrough. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot of Karma Jolts. Whoops, wrong way. I'm actually gonna have one of them right now. Speed up my stamina increase. Hope you've all been enjoying. Thank you so much for being here. Wait, I was going the right way initially. Oh my goodness. My brain is not keeping up, but... which is gonna be a problem where I'm headed. We're gonna do this on the hardest difficulty mode. This is a place I've been avoiding in all of my previous playthroughs on stream. This is where some fireworks happen. Let's go into the left door first. You activated my hyperguard early, you darn hacker. Look at him go! Take that. Epic. It's all the people we've been turning down through the run. That's not why this is happening, but that's just the way it's happened in this playthrough. Hanazano. Nice block. Oh, he dodged! And he won that trade. Nice. Nice. I can do that too. Come on, man. Here we go. This is where it gets tough. Yep. I did not mean to pick him up. I missed all of them. That's a shame. Ha! I missed my dash. The Battle of the Hyper Garters. Gotcha. Looks like you're fading, buddy. Here comes Murasaki. This guy is a tough cookie. How did he just get me there? And I need to get Ted off the field because of that nonsense. Nothing I can do. Check this out. The AI in this game is way more vicious than EX. How did I not pick up a weapon just now? And that one. Here we go. These are the guys I thought I was gonna fight in the tunnel. Double! Here we go! Yeah, one of the Hattori guys. I need to get out of the way of that. He's just gonna keep doing it. I was gonna stop doing this tactic, but not when he's doing that. Like, how do I get out of this? Of course. No! How is that lead pipe in that exact place, dude? A bit cheap to end, but we didn't have to use any healing items. But wait, because we did it on very hard mode, there is more. And by golly goodness, is there more. There's no way they expected people to do this without save states. Or cheats. Because these are not walls. Yep, the cyborg Tituses. They keep teasing me, making me think it's gonna work. Just like that. Why do you keep jumping immediately? That's not gonna work. What's up, V for Valhalla? Yep, Yamada, Matsudo, and Robo Todo. I'm on a bad RNG seed here. Funny you mentioned that. I'm on a really bad RNG seed here. I don't know if I can get out of this. What if I go over here? It's very difficult to start this, but it's not supposed to be this difficult. Something's wrong here. I'm on a really, really bad RNG seed. The cones are gonna get in the way. Alright, we're good. I've never done it from this side before. I knew the cones were going to be a problem. I have to do it from the other side. I can't pick it up. I can't. I was trying so hard to pick it up, and the game said, you're doing everything other than pick it up. I'm sorry. Except I'm not sorry. I'm enjoying this game. Says the game, says the game. We have to somehow get it from the left. But it's not working from the left because they keep jumping. They've never done that before to me. Yeah, and he's got my chain. Yeah, even when I go down. Okay. No, I was trying that. It was impossible. Because it also lets everybody else get away. I don't want all four of them doing this at once. Because of that. So I'm gonna move back a little bit. Jump over me, buddy. I know you want to. He's so fascinated by this. He doesn't want to fight anymore. Are you kidding me? I think I found a quirk in the AI. You're assuming I don't have one of those moves, Ice. That's okay. I was gonna wait and have it be a surprise, but... Thank you. Yeah, you're trying to help. We need to get them to the point where they're landing on the ground as I'm hitting them. So I'm hitting them on the ground. It's very difficult to predict when they're gonna land on the ground, though. Four low kicks kills them instantly from the start? Are you kidding me? We got one of them on the ground. I'm just trying to get to the part of the cycle where I can do this here. The one guy I haven't been able to actually put on the ground. So we're a bit out of sequence here. I'm not sure what to do here. The one guy is basically where I want him, but normally they're both at where I want them at the same time. But the one guy is not cooperating. This is not gonna work. What's up? Yep, there I go. This was going way better when I was doing it offline. Why is it not working this time? I did this 3 times. Well, I just walked off. Why is that not working all of a sudden? Nothing that has worked before is working right now. It was working before. It was working just fine before. It was just happening. But the moment you try to actually do something in front of people, it just never works. That's just the way life is. There we go. I just wasn't able to get a long enough charge. I hope people are enjoying this. Good thing this isn't a speed run. No, you can just... It's just something you can do on Twitch. Or you're not allowed to send whispers if you don't have a phone number? Huh. Okay. All that to show off one more little thing in this playthrough. The level 256 shop. I already have a couple characters outfitted with, yeah, the true final boss. This guy. So speaking of Acro Circus 2, that's one of the rewards. As well as... and the Magic Pants 2. which those Todo cyborgs were outfitted with, which is why they were regenerating so fast. My work here is not done. Seems to be nothing else in here. But remember there was another door? Those guys are there. We're not going to worry about them right now. Guess what I'm going to do? That usually works first try. Because, yeah, pits on either side again, and guys who are chock full from head to toe with moves that just knock you off the sides. If you're comfortable with it, Ice, would you be okay with me giving them your Discord name in DMs? But yeah, I like to do this to the beat. All right, I'll do that after stream. Yep. That guy just took himself out. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to run around and get them off to the left. Yes, it is. Yep, nice invincible hop attack. Nothing I can do about that. These guys don't usually give me this much trouble, because I'm on stream and I'm trying to do this in front of people. So everything is going worse than usual. Yep, a Bobo clones, indeed. Jet upper stalls. Yeah, I bet a lot of people have different techniques for this, a lot of different strategies. I got too far away. Yeah, that's a wild technique. Starting to lose my timing. My rhythm. Holy moly, finally. Yes, I will. Thank you for reminding me. We're still so far away. Yep. Yes. I'm glad this is reminding you of art. Oh, he almost did it. Just seeing if they're gonna cooperate here. This has gotten way, way, way better off stream. I barely had to use any save states at all for these guys. Now they just keep coagulating really far away from the edges, and then they keep not cooperating when they get to the edges. Some of them can drop 100,000 yen? Nice. This is very much like Sisyphus rolling the boulder. This is a Sisyphean task. You got me. That should be better. And your reward? Nothing! Because I'm pretty sure the things that I did early in the game to actually get it to work all closed up, because whenever you open things in this game and you open more things, it closes what you opened. But that's not all that we can do. Because you notice these guys Of course, I didn't save a state, because I usually get that first try. Again, no walls here. Now they're not cooperating either. I usually get them first try. This is so... This Kunio. This game knows. They were together. So as I was saying earlier, yeah, the long chain is even more broken in this game with its utility. I knew that was gonna not work somehow. Because things are just not going as well. Yes, you can. That's one of the things they adjusted in the engine of this game, in this ROM hack, is that stun is way longer in this game. Yeah, Dr. Toxic, very active in the Kunio group. Not in, like, the Kunio-kun collective, but, like, the, Kunio-kun and Double Dragon Discord. Yeah, they just got me added to that. Seems like a pretty cool place. So imagine doing this on a regular cartridge without save states. This would take months. Or more. Somebody might try for their entire life and not be able to do this all in one try. Which is very Kunio. This is like the ultimate Kunio challenge. Pure RNG where you can't even move for a frame and you're already knocked out of the room. Yeah, I figured Mock Weapon Strike would be useful here. I just have to maximize the Sisyphean-ness of this task. And once again, I somehow have not met the requirements to go in here, even though I've done an immense amount of secret hunting in this run. Nope. Game says no. So we did all that work. And this door, all those two fights, gave us nothing but a bit of money. That's what I was expecting. Let's go finish the game. See ya. It is 11 p.m. here now. Past what my bedtime has been for months. Yeah, like, nobody says anything extra, like in Neketsu or anything. I'm not missing any secret cutscenes or anything. I should check that first. People have seen that room, but mostly through activating cheats, and some people have done it legitimately, but they've only offered very Another secret! Very piecemeal evidence and not really shown a step-by-step process. I found another shop at least. Nice. Let's check all these things out. Ah, Bomb Punch. Oh, it's gonna be all the Neketsu abilities. Pretty good playthrough for secrets, I think. As I've said a few times. There's Kunio's amazing thing that you can just get from the start of the game. That's cool. And this one's probably, yeah, the Mach Punch version. Whee! So I'm glad I came back to Neketsu, I guess. Fun. Is that Mach Strike? Yeah, it's cool. It'll all be good. What is that? Do I have to be holding a person? Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of, like, organized communication for this game. There's been a lot of people just enjoying it for themselves and sharing little bits and pieces of their experiences. Same cutscene as earlier, I believe. Yeah. So many people do, for sure. Yep, just that shop again. I'm glad I checked Neketsu. Yeah, the frickin' 2009 version is like one of the holy grails of Kunio fandom that may never be seen. I hope it is. I'm just gonna do one more romp. Back through all the areas just to make sure I'm not missing anything else, because I wasn't expecting that shop to be open. Whoopsie. I'm getting tired. Oh, that Selena's only took an hour. Yeah, because my internet went down, and stopped my stream. Yeah, this hack is also a holy grail. You're right. That's a good point. It's easy to forget how incredible this hack is. Blade, you've been all over the place, man. On the way back, I'm gonna fight the mob a few times. Aha! So this is gonna be all the Hanazono abilities. We've gotten a pretty decent amount of secret shops shown off. I feel pretty good about this playthrough. This is gonna be the flip kick. Yep. Which is honestly, I might keep that. Because that fits this character. Yeah, I'm gonna save that state. Change it to run B? Exactly. I'm gonna have so many running specials. Or that could be my new jump, because I used to like it on that. Ah, so that is a special. Okay. Oh, that's Ricky. Oh, right. So I actually missed one in the other, in Neketsu. I just assumed that was going to be Ricky's over at Neketsu. Why don't, again, my brain didn't make that connection. Why would Ricky's thing be at Neketsu? Ah. So is this just regular Mach Punch? Oh! That is Sao Tome's Aura Punch. Okay. This might be Sao Tome's, like, aerial Aura Punch. Yep. That is brutal. I love that attack. I don't have any, like, magician, like, telekinetic characters. But that is such a cool attack. Sao Tome is the best. Hey. Whee! I thought I found this somewhere else. Whatever. We're keeping the flippy. Do I have custom move right here? Yes, I do. Yeah, I might change this to jump. I have so many running techniques. Turn off the other jump for now. Jump! Yeah, I like that. Because it makes the cooldown not happen. Or the wind up. Yeah, both, I guess. Now let's try to fight the mob several times on the way back. Goodbye, pretty face guy. There's one. Now I need to turn on this. There's two. Exactly 1,200,000 yen. Sweet. I've got Sei pretty specced out with techniques here. Looking like a pretty finalized character. 2 more mob fights. Blockhead is living up to his name. My willpower! Doug. 1 more mob fight. We'll see if we can open 1 more shop in this playthrough. Alright, let's see if this actually worked. This playthrough has been full of frickin' surprises. Both good and bad. So once again, I don't expect this to work. But it would be a nice little cherry on top. Another justification of us combing through the entire world again. I gotta check No. I was gonna check Niketsu 1 more time just to see that 1 ability I missed. I can do that some other time. Entrees, you're tempting me again! Well, this has been the entrees playthrough. I'd like to dedicate this playthrough to the entrees. Is this still open? Yeah. Alright. Let's see what we've got. Will it be one last extra shop? No, it will not. Didn't work. It's been very touchy. Some have worked perfectly and some have just refused. I think it is time for the final battle. Nothing else left to do that I can think of. I'm not gonna try every single secret shop in this playthrough, but I've gotten a lot of them. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Listen to him jump. Alright, what you got for me? Yamada? One-on-one, huh? This is gonna be awkward. You good, buddy? That actually got me. That hitbox is ridiculous. This will be interesting with low willpower. I came in here with a bit of a handicap, health-wise. I missed so many inputs there. I missed my jump again. I'm failing hard here. I just want to hit you with that once, dude. It's not meant to be. I love that attack. I just can't hit him with it. Yeah, one-on-one battles are awkward with Sei. Y'all ready to be here for another hour? What's up, Angry Scootsman? Good. Just waiting for some of my stamina to refill. With Magic Pants version 1. the moment that I looked away from the computer. That's actually sentient. What just happened? Yes! I finally got him with that! Oh my goodness, that took way too long. Alright, I can take him out now. Bean. Well, we did uncover a lot of stones in that playthrough. That'll definitely be one for me to make highlights of and bill as something that people can use as a resource if they want to find a lot of these things for themselves. I still didn't find a great deal of things. Thank you for the GG, Dr. Toxic. But I'm pretty happy with the amount that I was able to squeeze into a single playthrough. Thank you for the GG, Angry Scootsman. Thank you, Ice. Hope everybody enjoyed that. Wow, that was a heck of a thing. I was not expecting to do all of that in this stream. I thought I might just do a short little bit of secret hunting. And I ended up just finding shop after shop after shop in the early goings, and that got me motivated. And then I got into focus mode. Few rough fights there. At least I ended decently against Yamada. Nice. Sure, we'll save this version of Say. We'll save. Oh. Now, I would raid Zyzie, but she might be getting ready to end. So, I might raid CJ instead. Sounds good. Yeah, I need to get ready for bed as well. So I'm just going to do a quick little raid of Chest Jerk. 50 training vids. Oh my dear goodness gracious. Very best of luck, man. Thank you all for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. It was a heck of a session. I think Dr. Toxic was there from start to finish, so I appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, I need to remember to give you the custom care code, Ice. I'll do that right after stream so that I don't frickin' forget. Oh. I'm gonna need to stretch quite a bit after that. Thank you to everybody who might have been watching this live or might be watching this in the future. I hope that this could be entertaining or informative in some way. And maybe more of this to come, we'll see, but I'm pretty satisfied with that. Maybe some speedruns with the custom characters. Until then, I wish all of you the best that life has to offer. Have a beautiful one. Dream on, folks. Peace. Take care. Thank you so much. Kunio forever. Remember me! Remember the Emperor!